What's good, y'all? It's the Black Horseman. Good morning, everybody, man. Early bird status. It's fight date, man. It's fight day. We got Spence versus Garcia today. And but before I get into that, man, for the ones that don't catch the live stream, subscribe. Don't catch this live. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment below. Smash the like button, and give me your thoughts on today's show. But first things first, man. I got an opportunity to watch the Dazn cards last night. Man, I got home a little late, so I missed the Gabe Rosado versus Selecki. I missed that fight, and I heard that was a great fight. I heard Selecki did his thing, and so congratulations to Selecki. Looks like he's eyeing a shot at facing Demetrius Andrade. So shout out to him. You know, Demetrius Andrade is definitely a step up fight for Selecki, in my opinion. This guy has I actually thought he pulled out a close decision versus Danny Jacobs. A lot of people disagree with me on that. I just felt like he was outpointing Danny Jacobs when he fought him. And Danny Jacobs, was able to land the knockdown in the 12th and made it more interesting. Excuse me, more interesting or whatnot. But I felt like Selecki is a good boxer. I hate that I missed the fight, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. So I missed that one, but then also I caught Katie Taylor and versus, let me see, I know her last name is like Rose Volante. Katie Taylor versus Rose Volante. That was a great fight. I was very impressed with Katie Taylor's all around skills. She showed everything. What's so funny about Katie Taylor is this woman sent me a friend request on Facebook, and just let it be known, man, I don't really do accept a lot of Facebook requests. I'm really only friends with people that I know on Facebook. So I know people might take it the wrong way, like, oh, this nigga think he's stuck up. Why he won't accept my friend request? Well, we not friends. So I Facebook is different for me. I do have my Facebook page, and you can like the page, and you can follow me there, and we can correspond. I can communicate through my page or whatnot. But my actual Facebook account, when you send me a friend request, if I don't know you, I'm not going to accept the friend request. Now there's some guys that I rock with that's been on my panel or whatnot, and I rock with them. But Facebook, that's like people I know on a personal level, and it's my personal life. You know what I mean? A lot of that's my personal stuff. So hopefully some people don't take it the wrong way, but it is what it is, But she sent me a friend request actually from two different accounts. I honestly don't know why. Maybe she feels like, people see the name Black Horse Promotions. Yeah, I have the ability to, and that's my other channel. I got the ability to promote people. And, I think I do a pretty decent job with breaking down certain fights and having an eye for talent. So I don't know what her intent was. If she ever catch this, she can just hit me up through email. My email is darkcosmo11@gmail.com. But anyhow, Katie Taylor, man, I was like watching the fight. Rose Volante came out aggressive, like from jump, and she was ready for it. It wasn't like she was unprepared. It wasn't like she got her rhythm got thrown off. Because, sometimes somebody can come bulldozing at you and you just get off your rhythm. You just, start trying to hold and stuff like that. She got great footwork. She know how to measure her distance very well. And great combination puncher. I was just very impressed with her, man. She was able to fight on the outside. Defense was decent. She was able to get in on the inside. She was able to drop Rose Volante. I believe it was the second round. But credit to Rose Volante. She was undefeated, She also was a champion, and she was able to get off the canvas and fight to the best of her ability, but it just wasn't enough. Katie Taylor is just she's a different level. She's a different level. And I'm not just saying that she's a good fighter for a woman. She's a good fighter, period. Like there's some guys that need to watch her and learn. Like pay attention to the shit that she does in there. The only thing that I would say about Katie Taylor is that sometimes she throws, I think, too many punches. She could just let her hands go a little too much. She was getting caught with some shots, down to the body, some upstairs, but nothing really just, real clean or nothing like that. But Katie Taylor, I mean, she listens to her corner very well. Like her coach was telling her all the right stuff. So a lot of times, that's part of the success of a particular fighter. Like, yeah, they may have good footwork, they might have good hand speed, defense, power, the whole nine, ring intelligence, all of that. But you need a good corner, and she has a good corner as well, and that helped her in the fight because there was times where she was getting, after the knockdown, she kind of got excited and was really trying to stop her, get the girl up out of there. But Rose Valente was very tough. She was very tough, and she was not trying to go out on her ass. She wanted to go out. If you was gonna beat me, I'm gonna be standing up. You're gonna have to beat me while I'm standing here. But anyhow, they ended up stopping the fight. It was due to a head clash, even though she had already been taking a lot of punishment. So she took a whole lot of punishment, and then the head clash occurred late. I mean, there was a couple of head clashes. I guess you could say to the fault of both of them because both of them was kind of coming in at certain points, like at the same time, head first, and it wasn't like I don't think it was intentional, nothing like that. But the ref had already warned Rose Valente, I think, going into the what was it the ninth round? I can't remember the stoppage round, but he had warned her previously before that round that it got stopped. He said, "You know what? Look, I'm about to stop this fight. You got to do something. Show me something." And she tried her best, but before the head clash even occurred, she was getting hit with more clean shots. Um, Katie Taylor, she was just stepping on the gas. Rose Valente was slowing down because at first she was coming forward the early part of the fight, letting her hands go, um, throwing a lot of counter punches, trying to go down to the body, really trying to just throw a lot of power. She had power, but Katie Taylor was on her defense. She was making her miss and making her pay the price for it. And so, but Katie Taylor, I mean, she got 3 belts now. Um, I believe this is she's in the lightweight division, if I'm not mistaken. So she got one more strap to get. I heard that Rose Valente ended up getting $150,000 for that fight. I don't know what Katie Taylor's purse was, but I know it was more than that. So I want to say this, man. Shout out to Dazn. Shout out to Dazn. I can't eat. I don't have no complaints with Dazn right now. Be honest with you. I know a lot of people, they got these agendas. They only want to big up certain networks like PBC, Fox, CBS, Showtime, whatever, nigga, whatever. I don't watch boxing to be biased to a network and what fighter is under Al Heyman or under this guy or top rank Bob Arum. Boxing is boxing to me. Boxing is boxing. And I can watch whoever is willing to get in that ring and let them hands go because it ain't easy. So I respect anybody that can get in there who's dedicate themselves in the training camp and prepare to the best of their ability and win, lose, or draw. If they was able to get in there and give it their best effort, I'm cool with that. Like I respect that, and I can watch it. It don't matter what platform it's on. I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view tonight. You know what I'm saying? Spence versus Garcia. I'm not biased to no network, man. Like I just like to see fights. Of course I want to see the best versus the best, but either way, I'm still gonna watch fights, man. Whether it's the best versus the best or mediocre competition, whatever the case. But of course, that's what I would prefer: the best versus the best. Um, so yeah, that fight happened. Katie Taylor versus Rose Valente. Like I said, I missed the Selecki versus Rosado fight. Um, and then the main event was Tevin Farmer versus his name was Jono Carroll. Jono Carroll, Irish guy. He's very, very. He came in there extremely confident, kind of cocky. But you know what, man? The dude can fight. This dude, Jono Carroll, can fight. I mean, he came in there and walk in with the green, the leprechaun hat. The Irish hat. It was a pretty much it was a St. Patrick's Day thing. And shit, Katie Taylor, of course, she's Irish, I believe. Tevin Farmer's opponent, Jano Carroll, is Irish, and this man walked in playing Tupac. He walked into Tupac, you know what I mean, and he was just very confident. He came. I gave this man the first 2 rounds. Matter of fact, he dominated the first 2 rounds. I thought Tevin Farmer. I said, you know what, Tevin Farmer better make an adjustment, or he gonna lose. I was like, Tevin Farmer gonna lose this fight unless he make an adjustment. He was trying to stay on the outside. Jono Carroll got great head movement. I'm talking about great head movement. I mean, he was literally talking to Tevin Farmer in the first couple rounds, like, nope, it's not gonna work. That's all you got? Nope, I saw that coming. He was just in his face, applying heavy pressure. He wasn't even going upstairs in the first 2 rounds. He's like, you know what? I'm going to the body. And it actually paid off for him in the fight because it forced Tevin Farmer to fight his fight. I saw that with Erislandy Lore and Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd went to the body early, and I believe that was what forced the pressure and the body shots is what forced Erislandy Lore to fight his fight, to fight Jared Hurd's fight, which was on the inside, trading, making it an ugly fight, trading on the inside. Tevin Farmer made adjustments. The first 2 rounds, he was getting toe up. He was Jono Carroll was going to the body. He just wearing off on the guy. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this guy Tevin Farmer, he made certain adjustments. He was able to actually get in on the inside with Jono Carroll, and he was slipping a lot of them shots. And counterpunching. The right hook was money. The straight left to the body was money. He was the uppercuts was money. And but it was still a close fight. It was a close fight. I think that my scorecard was I would say maybe like 115, 113 for Farmer. I think I had it even after 10, and I felt like Farmer, he definitely won the last 2. He won the 11th and 12th round. So it was very close fight. The scorecards did not show that. The scorecards was like 117, 111, something like that. Some wide margin for Farmer. And it was his first fight, in his hometown. So, I hate that. I don't think Carroll won the fight, but I think he deserved more credit than 117, 110, or 111, whatever. That was just ridiculous. But at the end of the day, man, Tevin Farmer got the job done. I think that that's part of being a champion, is being able to weather the storm. I think it was almost a cherry pick going wrong. This guy said that Tevin Farmer said he gave this guy a shot. And when I put it all together mentally, I'm like, okay, he chose this guy because he's an Irish dude, he's undefeated, and he was talking shit on social media. So Tevin Farmer like, well, this guy, he ain't never been in there at the top level, so let me just put him in there, and I'm gonna get him out of there. And it was a tough fight. Jono Carroll can fight. He can fight. I think that he gives anybody problems. I honestly feel like, because Tevin Farmer is a champion. He gave Tevin Farmer problems. His head movement was incredible to me. I was like, damn. He was because it's not like Tevin Farmer is a slow, a slow puncher. He's not slow, and his head movement was on point. But I felt like the body shots of Tevin Farmer within like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, he started landing them body shots, and it slowed Jono Carroll down. He didn't have a lot of steam on his punches after about like 7th or 8th, and Farmer was getting more comfortable in there. He was able to just pick him apart, but it was still a tough fight. So credit to Jono Carroll. I think that a lot of people you know, uh, probably became a fan of his yesterday, just for the simple fact, like, damn, he gave Farmer issues in there. I was impressed. I was impressed. You know what I mean? I just wish that these judges can do a better job, you know what I'm saying, with the scoring and stop being biased. I don't care if it's somebody's hometown or stuff like that. Like, that's dumb, man. Just score the fight the way it is. I did feel Farmer won it, but just keep it 100. You know what I mean? But so shout out to Tevin Farmer for getting the job done in a close fight, in my opinion. And sometimes you got to be careful who you try to cherry pick, man, because shit, that guy, man, when you a champion, man, you a target. So they're gonna train harder than they ever trained. They're gonna be more prepared than they ever been. So you can't go in there thinking that it's just gonna be a easy fight. It just was not that. So at the end of the day, Tevin Farmer, congratulations to him. They did ask him about the possible matchup with him and Gervonta Davis, and he said, it's up to him. I don't think Tevin Farmer needed to chase after Gervonta Davis because Gervonta Davis, I don't feel, is in control of his career. I think that he's not going to even take that fight right now. I think Gervonta Davis should, because I give Gervonta Davis all the advantages in that fight. Don't matter if you're talking about speed, power. Um, People talk about Tevin Farmer's defense, but it's not all that great, man. It's not. It's decent. It's just not all that great, man. Somebody like a Gervonta Davis will expose his defense. I think. I think he'll expose Farmer's defense. I mean, Farmer was getting hit flush, and and he was getting hit with them shots, man, early. So it's like he did slow down. Like the body shots that Curl was able to land on him, it slowed him down tremendously to where, I mean, eighth round, seventh, eighth round, he was breathing out his mouth. That was my first time seeing that for Tevin Farmer. So if it's somebody who got power, they got good body work, and you can make Farmer miss, because Carroll was making Farmer miss in there. You know what I mean? And he wasn't as tired as Carroll, but he was tired enough to where he was still getting hit clean with shots. He was getting hit clean with shots. So, hey, I'm sure Farmer would want to take that fight, but I don't know what's going on with Tank, man. I don't know what's going on with a lot of them PBC dudes. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Boxing Monster? He says, Black Horse Motions, I'm half slow. I'll catch the replay. Sounds like you spitting that fire. Everyone hit the like button. Peace. Yeah, man, it's early in the morning, so I'm just doing this so niggas can catch the playback and you know what I'm saying, get this heat. But yeah, man, and once you catch the playback, man, make sure y'all leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. And then we're gonna move on to we got the fights. The main pay-per-view event going down tonight between Spence and Garcia. So I'm gonna just give my little pre-fight thoughts on it. I did catch the weigh-in yesterday. I didn't catch it live. I was busy, but I did catch the weigh-in. Hey, like I stated, I said my main concern with Spence was just him making weight, because I just felt like he looked drained leading into the weigh-in. And credit to him, he made weight. I believe they say he was about 146 and a quarter, something like that. So he made weight. He did look hella skinny. Arms was way, way skinnier than Garcia's, but Garcia's shorter guy, so had a little bit more, you could say fat on him. But when it comes to Spence, man, he's gonna rehydrate, and I expect him to get the job done. I I gotta see what the hell Mikey is made of. He gonna have to show me. If he feels like he's better than Spence, well, get in there and show me. Because not a lot of people can come up 2 weight classes and beat the champ. Not a lot of people do that. So this is a huge risk for him doing this. It could be a flashback of like Canelo Khan. He might be doing some good work until he get caught. And I've already predicted it. I said 5th round. I got Spence stopping Mikey within 5. You know what I mean? So if it goes beyond 5, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if it goes beyond 5. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Mikey. I think Mikey is a great fighter, but he's never fought at 147 ever. You know what I mean? People talk a lot about how he punches hard. Cool. So does Spence. And Spence been punching hard at 147 for a long time. Long time. So Mikey has never punched in a professional fight at 147. You know what I mean? So we got to see if his power can carry up. Shout out to my homie main man made man. He was talking about how Mikey need to get a refund because he don't see what the hell the snacks did for him. He said he don't see no muscles and none of that stuff. He said he got like half an ab or something. So hey, at the end of the day, we got to see, you know what I mean, how Mikey can look. You know, sometimes it ain't all about the looks, it's about what you're doing there. So I think that both of them were extremely confident. You know, Spence didn't really, stare at him too long. He just kind of swatted his chest a little bit and said, turned around and said, he gonna find out tomorrow or something, whatever he mumbled. I didn't see no fear in Mikey though. I think Mikey's extremely confident. So of course at the weigh-in, of course, you can see Spence is taller. Spence looked skinnier, but he's gonna rehydrate and he's gonna be the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the bigger guy. But we gotta see. We gotta see if maybe this weight cut, for this fight, and I think they have like a rehydration clause, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. We gotta see if that's gonna affect Spence. We gotta see the type of game plan Mikey and Robert come up with, and how they apply it effectively. Because you have a game plan, but they say, it's like they say, everybody has a game plan until you get hit. So if he gets hit with something big, can he still, put forth the game plan, or is it going to be out the window? So we got to find that out. But the fight is here. The fight is definitely here, and I'm looking forward to it tonight. Just that fight itself, because the undercards is garbage, and PBC got to do better, man. This pay-per-view shit, like I stated in the previous video, this is it. This fight, this is probably the last PBC pay-per-view fight I'm going to buy unless it's a real top-level fight. This is also, I heard, this is what I don't like, because I seen an interview where Spence was asked if something about Sean Porter jumping in the ring. And this is the what's the word? The hypocrisy of a lot of these fans and fanboys. I'm gonna call these niggas fanboys because that's what they are. The hypocrisies of these fanboys. These niggas put out jokes and memes when Spence stated that if Sean Porter jumps in the ring, he's just gonna walk out. I'm saying to myself, scratching my head like, man, it's getting worse and worse for these niggas out here because they not consistent. They are not consistent. We had a situation where Deontay Wilder wanted to jump in the ring on AJ. And everybody was trying to give AJ all this heat because they saying AJ didn't want to let Wilder in the ring, whatever that situation, right? To help promote a fight. Sean Porter says he's going to jump in the ring on Spence to help promote a fight. And Spence responds, he can't sell out a family dinner. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I apply pressure and I give heat to this nigga, Errol Spence, is because they are not what they say he is. They not. He is not what they say he is. Free smoke? No, he not. No, he not. Strap season? Why would you walk out of a ring when a guy who has the WBC strap, all caps WBC strap? You know what probably is? That nigga don't want to have to go through another training camp without him. That's probably what the fuck it is. Otherwise, why the fuck would you turn? Why would you not? Basically, Errol Spence letting everybody know, I'm not going to fight Sean Porter next. I don't care what that nigga Sean Porter want to do. He's making an excuse now. It don't sell. Spence, man, I'm telling you, man, this dude be coming off fake to me, bro, when it comes to some of this shit. And niggas got agendas to keep hyping this dude. If you strap season and you talking about the best strap in boxing, that's the WBC. If Sean Porter gets in that ring, why would you walk away? That's another title. That's another strap. Unbelievable, man. But I know what it is. See, I'm not fooled and I'm not influenced by none of these fanboy niggas out here. They will hype the hell out of this nigga and they'll give him a pass for the little fuck shit he'll do. And he'll act like he the boogeyman. How you the boogeyman and you walking away from smoke? That's not boogeyman shit. Boogeyman chase dudes. So now he's already creating the narrative. Sean Porter can't even sell out a damn family dinner. Oh, so now it's about sales. It's about who sells more. That's what it is about, Errol Spence. So go ahead and take away that strap season shit. Throw that in the trash, bro. Just change your shit to Money Arrow. You want to be Money Mayweather so bad, but you can't even be Pretty Boy Floyd. Before you could be Money Mayweather, you gotta be Pretty Boy Floyd, and you can't be Pretty Boy Floyd. You ain't cut like that, Spence. I see it, bro. You're not cut like Pretty Boy Floyd. You want to be Money Mayweather without being Pretty Boy Floyd. Talking about he can't sell out a family dinner. What the fuck? What does that mean, dog? So until this nigga can sell more, the fight won't happen. So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna eye old Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence is gonna eye old ass Manny Pacquiao and say that's a great legendary fight. It's good. It's gonna do good pay-per-views. He's a money guy. Money Arrow. This is what this shit is turned into. This is what these casual fanboys are supporting and promoting. This nigga is not free smoke. He's not strap season because he admitted that he will walk out of the ring if Sean Porter jumps in the ring wanting to fight him. So there we have it. This is called the truth. This is the truth. And you know what? They're going to say, oh, Black hating on Arrow again. No, I'm not. I'm just telling the truth, man. This nigga Arrow tells you who he is. He's showing you who he is. Not by what the fuck he's saying all the time, by what he doing. Now he letting you know what he is going to do and what he's not going to do. Arrow is a money guy. He's only concerned about checks now. He's on his Money Mayweather shit. A champion who has one belt, 2 defenses. After today, if he beats Mikey, it will be 3. And the nigga thinks he's going to be number 1 pound for pound. So automatically, he feels he's on the Money Mayweather level. Floyd Money Mayweather level. Where Floyd was number 1 pound for pound. Floyd has to get 8, 9-figure paydays. And all this other shit. It's not about the best fights anymore. It's about who's bringing me the most money. That's how Spence is approaching it. But he ducking that WBC. I tell you that. This ain't the first time Spence ducked the WBC. This nigga Spence has been ducked the WBC. Telling you. This nigga want to get back on his IBF USADA shit. That's what I truly believe it is. You know, this training camp was hell. This was hell for this nigga Spence. This nigga don't want to go through this shit again. I just seen so many different people say that, damn, this is the most drained he ever looked for a fight. The nigga looked like he was like, you know what I mean? Sick. He looked sick. He made weight. The fight is here. But I'm telling you this. I don't think that nigga want to deal with that Vada shit again. Tell you that. And it's just it's this is the type of shit I'll be talking about right here, man. Like if you a conscious person, if you can see what's up, Sammy Shaw, he said salute black, didn't get a notification. It's early bird shit, man. Early bird stats. I don't know what's going on, man. It's probably because it's Spence Day and they know I'm about to get some heat. I'm about to get some smoke. You know what I mean? But thanks for coming in, bro. I was just talking about the zone cards earlier, talking about today's pay-per-view event, so on and so forth, man. Matter of fact, let me send this link out, man. Let me send this link out real quick to the Hangouts. All right, let me send this. All right, here we go. There we go. But like I was saying, the result I feel is still going to be the same. I'm not changing my pick. I feel like Arrow is the 147 champion. He's supposed to be Mikey Garcia coming up 2 weight classes. People want to say, oh, he's only coming up 1. Mikey's last fight was at 135. Mikey's last fight was at 135. He's coming up 2 weight classes, fam. So that's just the facts. So I expect Arrow to get the job done within 5. I don't think that him beating Mikey makes him number 1 pound for pound like he believes. You know, I'm sure that there's some other fanboys out there that are saying the same dumbass shit, that him beating Mikey Garcia makes him number 1 pound for pound. Sammy Shaw said you hit the nail on the head about Spence's body. I've been waiting for you to set up the chat to get your opinion on it. I'm telling you, bro. This and look, I can decide. I can look at certain shit, and I'm like, this is why you don't want that fucking fight, bro. Because, like, look, this is now. If you miss what I'm saying, for the ones that's gonna be coming in, man, y'all smash the like button. But he went through a tough training camp, man. I ain't never seen Spence look like this. He looked super drained. He looked like he was just, super starved. You know what I mean? To make weight for this. I don't know what changed. The only thing I know that was different, they used Vada for this fight. And he hadn't used Vada in a long time, but he made weight. The fight is here. I expect him to get the job done. But what also makes me raise my eyebrows, the fact that when they asked him about Sean Porter jumping in the ring after the fight, if everything goes as planned, Spence gets the victory. He looks spectacular like he normally does against the guys he faces. Sean Porter jumps in the ring. He said he will walk out of the ring. He says Sean Porter can't sell out a family dinner. And I'm saying to myself, what the fuck does that have to do with anything, nigga? Like, you are a strap season. Do you not want to unify, nigga? Isn't this the guy that you've been wanting to fight? You've been wanting to fight Keith. You've been wanting to fight Sean. You've been wanting to fight Danny. Of course, you don't want to fight Bud, but you've been wanting to fight these guys. So if Sean is saying, yo, we going to that fight, I'm jumping in the ring after that fight, are you not going to take that fight? Why? Because now it's all about Sean don't bring enough money to the table. What is he talking about, man? And I just look at it like, that's a fucking excuse. That's an excuse not to deal with that WBC Vada, nigga. Why else? I don't think Arrow's scared of Sean. You about to fight on pay-per-view, so who wouldn't want to pay to see you fight Sean in a unification bout after beating Mikey? Fuck if Sean is not this super mega superstar, when you going to unify strap season? If there's a unification right there, nigga, that elevates your status. Then you can talk about moving up on a pound for pound list if you want to. You go there with it. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. And niggas are making jokes about it. Like, dang, you see what Spence said? He said he can't sell out a family dinner. Spence so funny. He a funny dude. Yeah, that nigga is funny. He funny style with this shit. He is. Because y'all don't see what he's setting up. He trying to make us downplay Sean Porter, make it about money. Oh, Sean Porter don't sell enough. You know, he don't bring nothing to the table. I got to go after these big money fights. I got to get these checks. Telling you, this nigga want to be Money Mayweather. He want to be Money Arrow without going through the goddamn Pretty Boy Floyd stage. This shit is unbelievable, man. This is why I cannot fuck with most of these niggas on this YouTube shit, because they fake, bruh. They won't talk about this shit right here. They okay with Earl saying he number one pound for beating Mikey. They okay with Earl not wanting to fight top competition in his division. Right? They okay with him fighting a guy coming up 2 weight classes, a little dude, after turning down real smoke at welterweight. They okay with this. They love the dude, man. Like, fuck that, nigga. Like, hey, I'm a boxing fan. I don't love none of these niggas like that, bro. To defend the bullshit. I done seen so many greats put in mad work. Mad work. To where they had to go through so much, like, and consistently show me time after time that they are the best. Floyd showed us fight after fight after fight. And I don't, like I say, I don't have to like a person personally, because I actually like Spence's personality better than Floyd. But I like what Floyd done in the ring more than what the fuck Spence has done. Spence has done, compared to Floyd, he's done nothing. It's a laughable situation when you want to compare what Spence has done to Floyd. And what the nigga's gonna say, because he blacked Floyd's eye in sparring, he just takes those credentials and he just has elevated status on the level of a Floyd Mayweather. Slap your damn self, nigga. Put the powder in your hand and slap yourself, nigga. You niggas is retarded. Floyd won fight after fight, beat champion after champion in weight class after weight class. Spence has done nothing compared to Floyd Mayweather. And this nigga think he's number one in the world. And already creating the narrative that Sean Porter don't sell enough, so that fight don't need to happen. People won't buy that fight. This nigga's a joke, man. This shit is just laughable to me, bro. Summer Shaw says, I wasn't sure about Spence using PEDs, but I'm convinced he has been on something. His body was drained and looked dry. I've been waiting to see what he looked like in the weigh-in. Can someone say Vada? LOL. Hey, something is up. Something is up. Like I say, I'm not saying he is or isn't, but clearly I have seen some changes, buddy. I've seen some changes in the way the niggas look. The nigga eyes look half, he look half dead to make weight. You know what I mean? So you went through Vada to face a little guy. How about go through Vada to face a goddamn former football player, nigga? Sean Porter. It's probably a different situation. You know what I mean? Now I think, like I say, this is not taking nothing away from Spence's skills. You know, his advantages and things that he's been doing in his career. But this shit is just, it's strange to me, dog. It's strange to me. Mr. Strap Season is willing to walk out of the ring on another strap, a guy who has a strap, because you talking about now he don't sell. So what was that sell shit? He don't sell shit when he jumped in on the ring when he fought Danny. This shit is not adding up, bruh. This is why I apply pressure and smoke to this nigga like, bro, y'all niggas not paying attention to this nigga. It's some shit, it's something ain't right, bruh, about this dude. This is why I don't jump in that bandwagon. Like, nigga, I don't care how many niggas is on the Spence bandwagon. You gonna have to prove it to me. And I look at your name, you got the man down, you got the strap season, you free smoke. And when I don't see that, I'm like, huh? And then you call yourself, your nickname is the truth? Well, let's really tell the truth, nigga. When's your next strap, buddy? If you free smoke, why are you ducking fades, buddy? That's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? I gotta hold all these fighters to a high standard. All of them. But he got seemed like the most hype. And he believes in this shit when he says, I am number one pound for pound if I beat Mikey. Do y'all not understand what the fuck I see? This shit is crazy, bruh. This is hype. Samuel Shaw says Errol's eyes were sunk into his eye sockets. He reminded me of one of them monsters in the Thriller video. He looked half dead, bruh. Half dead. He looked half dead in that fight. I mean, in that weigh-in. Leading into the win. That's why I was concerned. I'm like, man. I mean, he just was, whew. It was just like, I don't even know like how he even trained. He just looked drained the whole way through, man. So at the end of the day, man, we got to see how he looks tonight. I pick him to win, like I say, within 5 rounds. But I'm looking past this, man, because you know I'm not jumping on that off that Mikey Garcia cliff. I don't think Mikey will win. If he do, man, hey, bro. Like I told y'all, fuck trying to do a video on Spence. Like I say, everybody, you know, people take L's. People take L's. This ain't gonna be just about trying to, you know, get on this nigga. He gonna get some smoke, but I'm gonna do a video on Derrick James. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a goddamn video on Derrick James. If Errol loses this fight tonight, Derrick James, your name will be in my title of my next video. Believe that. Believe that. You feel me? Because I gotta break some shit down, man. I gotta break some shit down. Like I say, you know what? I don't ever try to force people to see what I see or force my perspectives on people. I respect everybody's perspective. You like who you like, love who you love, support who you support. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting this ain't no emotion. This ain't no emotional attachment to these fighters. I don't have that with these guys. This is analyzing. Like I just observe, you know, I pay attention. Like I like the sport, man. I like the sport of boxing. I like the preparation that goes into the sport. I'll use it as a metaphor for life, man. You know what I mean? Everybody take L's in life. But how you bounce back from it? It's just like if Mikey gets, you know, stopped, hey, how you gonna bounce back, Mikey? How you gonna bounce back from this? If Errol gets upset, how you gonna bounce back from this, Errol? Jamel lost in December. How you gonna bounce back from this, Jamel? This is gonna show your true character, what you really made of. Not everybody can just go undefeated, man. Tony Harrison took a couple L's. He bounced back though. He bounced back, and guess what? He's inspiring people. And guess what? It's gonna be even more harder to beat him in the rematch. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you, it's gonna be more difficult to beat Tony Harrison in the rematch. So, you know, I don't have no issue with somebody taking the L. One of my favorite fighters, Luis Ortiz in the heavyweight division, took an L to Deontay Wilder. I'm not going to just jump off the ship like, man, I don't fuck with Ortiz, he ain't undefeated. What you mean? Come on, Ortiz, bounce back. Tevin Farmer, he's a champion. 4 losses and a draw. He bounced back. Character. I think a lot of these guys that's trying to protect their O, they're not as strong as you think they are. They're not really as strong like that. Yeah, they may have muscles, they might be good power and speed and all that. Let's see how they handle themselves when they take that L. You know what I mean? So, this last week or two leading up into this fight, it's been a good little promo, so on and so forth. But like I say, that don't change the fact in my mind. Like I don't get influenced and persuaded by hype and whatever the promo stuff. Like that's cool. They supposed to do that to promote this pay-per-view. But I still expect the little guy to get, starched, or as they say. You know what I mean? Within 5 rounds. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. No, I'm not gonna bet no money or nothing like that on it. Nope. But that's just the way I see it. Because if Arrow is as good as they say he is, I think he should get him out of there within 5. Salmon Shaw says, I was thinking that it would go the distance with Mikey winning UD, but after seeing that Spence, Arrow might get stopped. Wow. So you think Arrow might get stopped? So you think that because of him struggling to make weight or struggling to throughout the training camp looking super drained and the way his body looked, that he may be a little bit weaker going into this fight and might be more dangerous for him. It might be Mikey advantage to Mikey. Got to see, man. Mikey will have to show me. I think that he's a great fighter at 130, 135, and 140, possibly 140, but I don't know, man. At 147, a guy who been punching hard every fight at 147, he's been relentless coming forward. Devastating body puncher. Fought bigger guys than Mikey. Maybe not on the same skill level as Mikey, but I've seen Mikey get touched up quite a bit by Sergey Lipinets. A guy who's much smaller than Spence. And I think he's not even on a Spence level, So, got to see. Styles make fights. So, I don't know for sure yet until the fight happens. Trav said he had tiny nipples instead of huge puffy nipples. Hey, I watched your video this morning, Trav, of Deontay Wilder turning down that 100 million, man. I gave you a like for that. Great video, bro. Sammy Shaw said, yes, he will be weaker, I think. We're going to find out tonight, man. We're going to find out tonight. But like I'm like, my mind is not really, I'm focused on the fight, but I'm more focused on like what happens after this fight. You see what I'm saying? Like the fight is here, but the questions that he was asked, man, about Sean Porter, I was just like, God damn, man. This shit continues. The bullshit continues with this guy. The bullshit continues with this guy. I mean, this man want to be Money Mayweather so bad without doing Pretty Boy Floyd work. Spence is already preparing to duck Sean Porter, man. And his excuse is that he cannot sell out a family dinner. This man went from free smoke, strap season, to you don't sell enough. I can't make no money with you. Oh, man. But you know what? I think that the wild card factor in this situation, as I don't think that nigga want to go through back-to-back VADA testing and in a tougher fight, because we're talking about an actual welterweight champion, not a lightweight champion, a welterweight champion. Niggas don't hear me though. Niggas don't hear me though. See, cause look, man, I'm gonna keep my damn eyes open and I'm gonna pay attention to the shit that niggas act like they don't see. They don't see it, I'm gonna bring attention to it. Because I am concerned about the best fights, man. The best fighting the best in their own individual weight classes. Mr. Strap Season is not getting a new strap for facing Mikey. He's only getting a new check. New check, not new belt. What's up, Real Talk? Smash the thumbs up for your boy. He says Mikey Garcia will win a decision over Errol Spence. Spence is having trouble making weight at 147, period. I mean, he's never missed weight, so I don't know about having trouble making weight. I just think that, I don't know, man. Like I say, with VADA in this particular equation for this fight, I've never seen Errol Spence look this damn weak and drained, man. I mean, some people probably saying like he's shredded. I mean, you can see abs, but any nigga that's skinny like that, you can see their abs more defined. And I mean, his arms was hella skinny. But hey, he gonna rehydrate. So I mean, I don't know if I agree with him. You saying having trouble making weight, like Sean Porter struggled to make weight last weekend with the fucking having a strip. Samuel says it's crazy how he tried to shit on Sean, but he was getting booed in his own town at the weigh-in. I don't think Spence is even ready for the limelight. He trying to convince himself that he is. Yeah, I heard the boos, but Texas, man, is a lot of Hispanics in Texas, man. A lot. So, and it's a lot of Hispanic Dallas Cowboys fans. So maybe there were just more Hispanics at the weigh-in, and their boos over, what I'm saying, just overpowered the damn cheers. I don't know, but it was a lot of boos though. Real Talk said that's my point. Yeah, bro. This is very interesting, man. This situation right here. That's why I think it was a strategic chess move to enforce VADA in this fight. Very strategic, man. And I'll say this, man. Spence better win this fight, though. I'll tell you that. This is the moment of truth. Spence better win this fight. He should win this fight. You should not have a problem with this little guy, Mikey. Everybody want to get this guy super glory and praise for beating a little guy coming up. But I haven't seen that no video of them saying that this nigga could possibly duck Sean Porter because Sean Porter is not bringing enough money to the table. And that's just fucking sad, man. It just lets us know fans don't care about the best fights, man. They just care about their favorite fighter, and they want them to stay undefeated. They want them to, they just want to deride them niggas, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to, I don't know, man. It's just niggas is just starstruck like that. Like they just care so much about the celebrity of somebody more than the actual accolades. Samuel Shaw says, the truth is about to be exposed of being a lie. LOL. Man, it's quite a few people, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite a few people that think Mikey gonna win this, man. Real Talk says Spence will lose to Mikey. I hear y'all talking, man. I just got to give Spence more credit than that. I just have to give Spence more credit. I just have to say Spence is, is a better fighter than maybe what you guys are giving him credit for. Trav says Spence going to get fucked up, Holmes. You're going to get fucked up, essay. You're going to get fucked up in front of all of my essays. I mean, your fucking backyard, eh? You're going to get fucked up, fool. That's hilarious, bro. I disagree with y'all, man. I think Mikey gets stopped in 5. What's up? What's blazing in sports? What's good with it? Yeah, at the end of the day, bro. Trav says, question: does Spence go down once in this fight? I don't think so. He better not. I mean, I'm telling you, man. With all this hype, man, around Spence better destroy this guy. I'm picking Spence. I'm going to believe that the hype is real when it comes to him being, I don't think it's hype that Spence is a great fighter. I think Spence is a great fighter. I have a few question marks about certain things with him. I question his heart a little bit when it comes to certain matchups. But I think that he's definitely a better fighter than Mikey. I think that when there's a weight advantage and you're close in skill to somebody else, because like even Mikey admitted, he says, I think I do just things not a lot, but a little bit better than him. I'm like, I don't think that's enough. I don't think that'll be enough. You got to be extremely more skilled. Like when Floyd was outsized, he was light years ahead of them on the skill bracket. Speed left them niggas in the dust. You know what I'm saying? Intelligence, way smarter than every fighter that he got in there with. Mikey's saying, I think I do a little bit, everything a little bit better. But you got a guy who's much bigger than you, and that little bit better might not be enough. Might not be enough. I don't think it's enough. I'm telling you, man, though, it'll shock me, man. It'll shock me if Errol loses to Garcia. I need him to win, man, because I want to see this nigga against the other champions, man. I gotta see him against the other champions, man. If this nigga get derailed by Mikey, it's over. It's over, man. A lot of these fangirls, man, that's been deriding this guy, like, they done. That narrative is done. Like I told y'all. Hey, if he lose, he lose. It is what it is. Errol. If he lose, he lose. A lot of fighters lose, man. Not everybody can go undefeated. I am going to do a video on Derrick James. That's what I'm going to do a video on. Derrick James. Because I got some shit to get off my chest. But I will say that the nigga definitely looks different. He definitely looked fucking drained for this fucking fight more than I've ever seen him. You know what I mean? And then when a nigga starts saying shit like, when they ask him if Sean jump in the ring, whoop-de-whoop, Sean jump in the ring, I'm going to walk out. What? He can't sell out a family dinner. What? Are you ducking already? Is this the pre-duck? Is this the pre-duck, Spence? You mean the same guy you jumped in the ring on? Right? And he stood there, right? He didn't walk out on you and disrespect you. But if he jumps in the ring, you going to walk out, and now it's about numbers? But when you jumped in the ring, when Danny and at the end of Danny and Sean, when he won his WBC belt, Was it about numbers then, or was it just the alcohol? The fuck is up with this dude? I tell you, man, like this dude be contradicting himself. He just be flip flopping. I be like, what is going on? Now you are too big for Sean because you're selling out the Dallas Stadium, but Sean can't sell out family dinners. Do y'all niggas not get this shit? But I low key think that it's a possibility Errol does not want to go through another goddamn VADA tested training camp and then to go in there with a strong motherfucker like Sean. Possibility. Because I think he could possibly win that fight too. But we have not seen it yet. I'm telling you, man. We're gonna get some answers this year, bruh. This year, 2019, we are going to have answers when it comes to a lot of these fighters, especially the ones where there's a whole bunch of hype around. Them are the ones you got to really pay attention to. Like, interesting. And it's just amazing to me, man, that nobody even addressed the shit. Like, they just laughed about it. Sean can't sell out a barbecue. He can't sell out a family dinner. Do y'all not understand what he's telling you right now? He's going to duck him. He's going to duck him. That's what that means. Nobody had the intelligence to say, so does that mean you won't fight him? But Black is hating. No, nigga. I want to see how great he is. I want to see if he's as great as y'all hype him up to be. Real Talk says Spence will lose, trust me. Trav says, no, don't say he's definitely a better fighter than Mikey. No way. I mean, I just felt like with Mikey saying what he said, I think I just think Errol's a better fighter. So if Mikey can prove me wrong, hey, prove me wrong tonight. The fight is here. What's Blaze Sports says, I agree, he looks more drained. See? I ain't the only one. If everybody can recognize that he looks more drained, look, man. The only thing that I seen that was drastically different was VADA. VADA. You know what I'm saying? Trav says, bro, Mikey is being humble and smart. He knows he's way better than Spence, but he's not going to say it and give him extra motivation. I mean, that's just, hey, that sounds like fan talk. You a Mikey supporter. I know you don't like Spence that much. I don't have a problem with none of these guys, man. I just tell it like it is. You know what I mean? Um, I like Mikey. Mikey's from the same city I grew up at. He Riverside, Moreno Valley area. You know, so like I said, I went to school out there, so I would, if I was a fanboy, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go with the nigga that's from my city. You know what I'm saying? Mikey. I don't put all that emotion, that type of shit into these fights when I'm assessing skills or who I feel is going to win the fight. I think Mikey does some good stuff, but I think Spence does some good stuff too. Spence is not a champ for no reason by being average. So I give him his respect as a champion. I think he's uh, I don't think he's a hype champion. I just think he's really overhyped when you're talking about, when you comparing him to the likes of the best when you want to say the best in the division, it's like, push your brakes. We don't know. We don't know yet. And then you want to talk about number one pound for pound? Stop. Stop it. Y'all niggas stop. Whatever y'all shit is lace, whatever y'all smoking. Y'all believe that. Real Talk says, Spence is a fraud. We're gonna find out. If you're not the truth, you're a fraud. So we're gonna find out. Simon Shaw says if it's the weight drain, he not getting enough oxygen to the head. That's funny, bro. What's Blazing Sports says Spence should target any of the other champions after this. Only if they don't want to fight, they the next best, then the next best contender. I agree. I agree. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why Spence shouldn't be targeting that champion, other champions. And then we talking about the WBC. Why would you walk away from the WBC champion? This is the best belt in boxing. It is. What the fuck? Like, that's the money belt. How you gonna try to be like Money Mayweather without the money belt? Get the green strap. Get that one off of Sean. If Sean walk in the ring, take the fade, nigga. Take that fade. Man, this nigga better. He need to stop ducking that WBC, dog. I tell you that shit. This shit right here, bro. All I can say, I think this was a rough training camp for Spence, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying he gonna lose a fight. Like I say, I picked him to win within 5. That was my pick from the beginning. I'm sticking with it. But just from what I analyzed, it looked like the nigga struggled. I think that's why the gym wasn't even open until a few weeks ago. He had the gym closed off to the media. I think he was struggling, fam. I think this nigga struggled in his training camp to get the weight down, to be able to do certain things that he normally do, you know. Man, Vada will get you straight, dog. That's the only thing I come up with. Everybody, a lot of people have said that, man, I ain't never seen Spence look like this. That nigga look weak. That nigga look drained. That nigga look half dead. You know what's different? Vada. That's what's different. Boy. Y'all niggas better wake up. Y'all better wake up. See, because Usada let you use some shit out of competition, quote unquote, as they call it. But it better be clear out of your system. Night of the fight. Vada don't play that shit, bro. Let me see. LA 12. What's up, dog? It says Wilder, Duck, and Joshua. Yeah, bro. Maybe. I don't know what's up with niggas that dug 100 million, fam. I don't understand that. But you know what? It inspired me to start a little PBC Chronicles called The Pimpin' Mentality. I think he might be getting pimped. And see, niggas don't want to apply the same smoke to Wilder as they did to Joshua. Joshua turned down 50 million that was offered from Wilder's side. Wilder turns down 100 million offered from Joshua's side. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Just saying. But you know what? I think a lot of his peoples is concerned about being able to eat off that network money. If it ain't on Showtime, if it ain't on Fox, CBS, whatever, pay-per-view, how they gonna eat off that? Yeah, it benefits Wilder to take that 100 million, and he can get to put himself in a position to face Joshua. But you know what? We don't know what type of contracts and what type of, you know, ties he have with them niggas like Finkel and Heyman, Espinoza, whatever. And it's hurting the fans. It's hurting the fans. So, you know, these niggas, these fanboys gonna get up here and defend it. They're gonna defend that because they don't want to see the best fight the best. They want to just defend their favorite fighter. This is why, hey, I don't fuck with a lot of people on this YouTube shit. when we talking this boxing stuff, because these niggas is just biased, bro. They got agendas. They like fighters because of the race, because of the network. You know, they might be signing Al Heyman or whatever, or because they hate a certain fighter and they like, you know what I mean? It's just different type of agendas that they got. And I've seen all of this shit for a long time now. So this ain't nothing new to me. Ain't nothing new to me. I don't have no problem pulling no fighter card when it comes to some ducking or not giving us the fights we want to see. But the nigga Wilder wants to actually watch, next week he gonna announce him versus Dominic Brazil, Showtime pay-per-view. Get out there and buy it. Guess what? I'm not buying the shit. Yeah, I'm not buying the shit. The fuck? You're not gonna turn down $100 million that comes with 2 fights to face Joshua on Dazn, which benefits the fans because I can watch you for $10, nigga. Just for you to turn around and say, nah, go ahead and pay another $80, $90, nigga, to watch me on pay-per-view because I'm Deontay Wilder, nigga, the baddest man on the planet, and watch what I do to Brazil. You mean Joshua's leftover? We need to watch you fight him on pay-per-view? Not me. The fanboys gonna defend it though. They love the nigga so much that they want him to just keep tricking their money off. Right? They're gonna trick their money off for that fight. A fight that is not even a unification. Nobody really considers it a huge risk. That's the PBC pattern. Take the least risk for a big payday. And in some cases, it's not even a big payday. Just take the least risk, stay undefeated so that the investment can continue, so the product can continue to make money. These PBC fighters I'm looking at it, bro. It's their product, man. A lot of them are just product. Pimping strategy. You know? Just that's the way I see it. Heyman and Finkel, whatever them got, they got the pimping strategy. The fighters is like the hoes. And we the ones that tricking our money off on them. We tricking our money off on them. But to me, if the fight ain't sexy enough, fuck that. I'm not going, no. Hell no. You know what I mean? Shit. If I pay my money, you know, I better get this, this, and this, and this, and this. What you mean I only get head? No, you better get the whole shit. Fuck. You know how much I'm paying? So just using that analogy because that's how I see it. I ain't tricking my money off on that fucking whack ass fight, nigga. I don't care about that. Joshua stretched Brazil. Stretched him. Why the fuck would I watch that on pay-per-view? Watch out. Wilder, put that shit on goddamn fucking, you headline some shit and then have like Thurman come back on your undercard or, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. Shit's dumb. But these niggas gonna defend it because they love the nigga so much. Because he black. Because he big and he talk a certain kind of way. Look, man, at the end of the day, that's all cute. Cool. You know, you talk a certain way. You do motivate. You inspire. I get it. You're fighting for your family, your daughter, and everything like that. But everybody got nice little cozy stories, man. Struggles and shit like that. But the fans are being robbed of great fights, man. It's not the same no more, man. These fighters are being used like hoes. Like, hey, go get out there, get my money from these tricks, you know. Get my money. Bring my money back. And I'll give you your little cut. You know how I get down. You ain't never leaving me. Let me see. Trav says he checked himself at Wednesday's press conference. He said Sean took the easy way out fighting Ugas, and he could have been in this fight. Well, the same can be said to him when it comes to Crawford. Man, what the fuck? Spence just be saying dumb shit, bro. This nigga ducked Ugas. He ducked Ugas. Like, to fight a nigga 2 weight classes below him. Spence is not in no position to critique nobody on taking easy road. This nigga said he is taking the easy road. Why wouldn't I take the easy road? Easy road promotions. That nigga say dumb shit, bro. He say dumb ass shit. I'm on one of the few niggas that call him out on that. Ugas is an easy fight. If it was so easy, why you didn't fight him? Same nigga that was beating niggas' asses in the amateurs. Same guy that's undefeated at welterweight. Same guy who I felt beat Sean Porter in that fight, who should be the WBC champion right now. In my opinion, but it is what it is. You know, fucking easy way out. Like, it's disrespectful, man. Like, Ugas is just some bum ass nigga. Ugas put himself in a position to to fight for a title because this nigga Errol didn't even give him a shot. Ugas been calling out Errol. Errol didn't even want no smoke with him. Shut that shit up. Errol be saying dumb shit sometimes. LA 12 said Errol only sleep like 4 to 5 hours. That's his problem. What the fuck he stand up for? You stressed or something? Trav says, pull up the interview he did with Stephen A. the other day. He said he wants Pac next. Stephen A. asked why Pac instead of Crawford. And he said, because Pac's old on the way out and he wants that. Oh my God. Please tell me he did not say no shit like that, Trav. Come on, bro. This shit just gets worse and worse. He said that shit? What's up, Charles D? Samuel Shaw says, I've been hearing and reading how great Errol looked at weigh-in, and I'm like, what the fuck is y'all seeing? I don't know what they said, bro. I mean, I'm already used to this shit. I'm really used to this shit, man, because they say anything, man, to make the guy look good. You know what I mean? They defend the nigga dumb shit that he says. They act like it ain't dumb. He can duck somebody blankly in their face, man. Tell niggas I'm gonna take the easy road. He does little shit. He could take a fight a guy 2 weight classes below. It's okay because he's Errol. You know, he's Errol. And he has a lot of fanboy lovers and channels and shit that love him so much that they gonna just, you know, it's just like the AB shit. Like, it don't matter. I'm gonna fight back and y'all gonna still support me. Y'all gonna still love me. He do that without having to say that. Like, they love the nigga so much. It's like that, like that relationship where you know the partner is just, they just gonna do they gonna keep cheating, they gonna keep doing some shit that you don't like, but you keep taking them back. Keep taking them back. So whatever, man. This nigga is one of the most hyped people I've ever seen though in boxing. Ever seen, bruh. I'm being honest, like I'm not even lying. This is one of the most hyped people I've ever seen in boxing, Errol Spence. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying he's not a great fighter, but I'm talking about the hype though. And I can see if like he is putting himself like, okay, proving that the hype is real. Because I mean, hype don't mean that it's, you know, not true or that it can't be true eventually. But this nigga is not even living up to the hype. He's not. What's Blazing in Sports says, we don't know what he turned down or not. It's called negotiating. Never accepted the first offer. Yeah, man. Y'all wasn't even trying to give them kind of excuses to Joshua, though. All y'all knew was he turned down 50 million. Y'all wasn't even trying to be logical about this shit. Y'all was like, oh, this nigga scared. Ho ass nigga. Ho ass Joshua. Ho ass Anthony Johnson. That's what y'all niggas was doing, bro. Niggas I'm telling you, man. I've been watching this shit for so long, bro. I just sit back like, wow, fam. Wow. They didn't even give Joshua opportunity. They didn't want to get into the, you know, oh, let's just wait around and see first. Nah, they didn't do that with Joshua. He turned on 50 million? Oh, hell no. Nah. Wilder turns down 100 million. They like, oh well, no, we got to see, man. We got to wait for negotiations. This is no, like we don't even know what happened. Hilarious, bro. Hilarious. Summer Shaw says that Charles D. Salute. I hope you're ready to see you take that L. Charles D says, hope you're still around after this ass whooping. Yeah, man. What's Blazing Sports says Spence tried to fight Sean Porter, but Sean Porter decided to fight his mandatory, which was Ugas. Ugas is easy work for no one, but Spence did not duck him. Nigga, stop it. Stop it. Another Spence protector. He did duck the nigga. If he free smoke, if a nigga calls you out in your sanctioning body and you don't fight him, it's a duck, nigga. It's a duck. You know what I mean? So we could talk about what Spence tried to do with Sean Porter in his last fight. Or when Sean had just beat Danny. What about now? What about now? It's perfect timing. Sean just got off a fight. You about to get done with a fight tonight. In a fight you should win. Why not now? Unification, strap season. Let's get it. Let's go. Right? Like Dylan White said, let's go. I'm not talking about what tried or what could have, should have, would have. What about what needs to happen now? What could happen now? Let's talk about present day. Let's do it. I get it. We can't change the past of Spence ducking Ugas and ducking Crawford and Porter ducking Spence and taking Ugas fight, the mandatory, whatever. Let's do it right now. Spence beats Mikey tonight. Hopefully, right? And then now we start negotiations for a unification of the IBF and the WBC. That's great for boxing, for the welterweight division. Not the regular WBA champion, Manny Pacquiao, old man, on his way out. Are we cherry picking here? Looks like it. So starting up the narrative that it's okay for Errol Spence to cherry pick and face Manny Pacquiao, who was beyond his prime. I know y'all not going to say, oh, this is unification. He's going to unify the WBA regular belt and the IBF. Yeah, I know. Charles D says, Spence looked frail, honestly. He's going to rehydrate at least 160. See, everybody says for this fight, this is the most frail, drained he's ever looked. And the only thing I can think of that comes to mind is VADA. VADA testing, my friend. What's Blazing the Sports says, bro, I'm going to do a video this morning talking about the 50 versus the 100 this morning. Do you, sir? Simon Shaw says, at Charles D, you can't do your body like that and think rehydrate is going to do the job. It would affect him in the later rounds. That's interesting, Samuel. Like, I don't know, dog. I'm waiting to see this shit, though, man. This is it, man. So this is really going to be my last pay-per-view PBC event that I'm going to buy, unless it's a real fight, man, like a unification. If he takes the Sean Porter fight, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I'm really buying this fight to see if fucking Mikey can pull this shit off, if it's going to be a shot. And just to see the event itself. I want to see Errol too, you know what I mean? But more of like something historical can be made. Like, I might be wrong. So it's like, shit, if I'm wrong, nigga, let me just see. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about an undefeated fighter, right? Coming up. He's at disadvantage, though. So that's why I say he going to get stopped in 5, in my opinion. If he gets stopped, like, oh, shit, I knew. Man, I paid this money to see this nigga get stopped. But that's attractive when you see somebody daring to be great. That's something Errol has not done. Errol has not took a risk, heavy risk, and dared to be great. Since winning his IBF title, he has fought really nobody even worth talking about. Not even worth talking about. Yes, Mikey is a big name in the sport, and he's done all of his work in lower weight classes, never at 147. And Errol has not even unified. Mikey is unified. He's won in multiple weight classes. He's been at the championship level a lot longer. He is the pay-per-view attraction. He's what making this. He's made this fight possible because he dared to be great. So I salute Mikey. So this is support. I support guys that can do shit like that. You know, when Mikey loses this fight, because I think Errol will beat him. When Mikey loses this fight, I am still going to support Mikey because you know what? Mikey has the right mentality that fans love, man. This probably why niggas was booing the fuck out of Errol Spence. Like, nigga, who cares? Like, you look like a bully, nigga. This look like some bully shit. You think that this makes you number one pound for pound because you bullying the little nigga. Of course he calling y'all. Like I gave this analogy before. About this whole, oh, it makes me the best in the division. A lot of people see, because people say dumb shit like, oh, well, yeah, this should elevate him on the pound for pound list because he's gonna be Mikey, who's a pound for pound fighter. Let me just give you an analogy, man. Once again, let's just say I'm an 8th grader, right? I got hands, I'm whooping niggas in the school, whatever. I feel like I'm the baddest nigga. I feel like in my opinion, I'm one of the baddest niggas in the school. But I ain't really fought all the other 8th graders, like niggas that I know can scrap at the school. These niggas can scrap. I ain't fought these niggas yet, but I think like I'm confident that I can hold my own. Then a nigga gets to junior high. This is his first time in junior high. He's a 6th grader. He the baddest. Everybody know he the baddest 6th grader in the school. He whooping every 6th grader he face. They like, damn, this nigga got hands, bro. He calls me out because he got balls. He like, yo, nigga, fuck these 6th graders, nigga. I want to fight that 8th grader right there. You know what I'm saying? I know he can fight, but I think I can beat his ass. So I'm like, nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. I take the fight. I beat his ass. The baddest 6th grader in the school. Somebody 2 grades below me. I beat his ass, right? And then all of a sudden, after beating the baddest 6th grader, I walk around school talking about, nigga, I'm the baddest nigga in the school. Why, nigga? Because you beat the baddest 6th grader? That's why you feel that way? Slap yourself, nigga. Slap yourself. That shit is laughable, dog. That's laughable. You really think that your stock raises from beating the baddest 6th grader? Beating somebody in a lower class elevates your status. That's what people believe. They really believe that. Because of who the hell the 6th grader beat in his own class. This shit is so dumb. This is the dumbest logic ever, dog. I beat the nigga in 6th grade who whooped all the 6th graders, and I whooped him, nigga. So I'm the baddest nigga in the school. I'm number 1. But I ain't even fought the baddest 8th graders. Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. Niggas don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I just keep that shit 100. Because the shit don't make sense to me. All right. Trav said he dropped that link. That's what's up, dog. I'm going to check it out in a little bit. I can't believe he said something dumb like that. Because he old and he's on his way out, and I want that. Wow. He is telling you who he is, too. Charles D says that Samuel Spence is used to cutting weight. If he's going to unify, he better pick up the pace because I don't see him sticking around 147 for long. Yeah, man. What's Blazing Sports says you can't bully someone that called you out. Errol Spence didn't want to fight. him. Keith Thurman didn't want to fight him. Danny Garcia didn't want to fight him. All right. Anyway, Samuel says, at Charles D, when have you seen Errol look like this cutting weight? It's a method to the science of cutting weight properly and rehydrating properly to reap great performance. Oh, boy. It's hilarious the niggas that be defending this shit. I said it looks like he's bullying because you're fighting a little dude. If an 8th grader fight a 6th grader, don't that look like bullying, nigga? Just off the size advantage alone? Being that you an 8th grader, it's just like, nigga, well, damn, you beat the 6th grader up. Trying to give you the analogy. If you don't want to accept it, cool, whatever. I like it though. I think it works. It makes a lot of sense. It puts everything in perspective. So you don't have to say it's bullying. None of that stuff, bro. Just saying. A lot of people feel like say for instance, right? He thinks he becomes number one by beating the little guy coming up who called him out, right? Because that guy dared to be great. Yeah, you got some little niggas that got heart and they ain't scared. They want the smoke, but don't have no business fighting a bigger nigga than them. But they ain't scared. Then they get their ass hurt, and one or two things happen. The bigger guy be like, man, shit, dog. I'll tell you, man, you was little, bro. And then the other ones, they just get their ego up in the sky and they say, nah, man, you know what? I'm the baddest nigga out here, bro. I told y'all. That's like Debo and Smokey, right? Who else wants some? Well, like Smokey said, well, he won't pull that shit around on them niggas around the corner. Do that shit around the corner then. Cross the street. Cross the street, Errol. How about that? How about a nigga your size? A nigga your size. Not talking about the fat you got on you, because a nigga pulled your belly meat and realized, like, nigga, it's fat. It's fat. Pull up on a nigga your size. If you that bad, that's all I'm saying. Don't be trying to elevate a nigga because he beat a little nigga up. Shit, to me, that's a downgrade for me. I would never feel confident beating a little nigga, bro. Like, what? Where they do that at? Where do these niggas, like, where they do that at? Is that what a lot of y'all niggas been doing? Y'all beat on little niggas? And then y'all just, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a beast out here, man. Beating all these 6th graders up. On everything. What other 6th grader want to fight me? 8th grader pull up, nigga. What you mean, nigga? Well, I'm in your grade. Fight me. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got homework. I got things to do today. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. What I thought, nigga. Keep punking these little niggas then. 140 pounders, 135 pounders. Punk them niggas then. But then the nigga want to jump in the ring on you and you ready to walk out. You want to walk out when real smoke pull up, you want to walk out. Easy roll promotions. Truth hurts, man. Niggas don't like the truth. They say they like the truth, but then when the truth come out, they be like, yo, the fuck? This shit's hate. This is some haterade shit right here. Man, this shit, they like, truth is hateful, man. Whatever. You niggas is in denial. You niggas live a fake life, some of y'all. For real. On everything, man. This nigga needs to get some real smoke in after this fight. That's all I'm saying. You need to get some real smoke in. Stop fighting little guys, man. Don't know who the fuck Ocampo was. Lamont Peterson, what the fuck? That is a extreme leftover. You know what I mean? Everybody want to hype that win up. Then you about to fight Mikey. All right, man. Get the job done again against a little dude. Okay? But at the end of the day, let's get some real smoke. Let's get some real strap season, with another strap. How about the WBC? Let's do Vada one more time, one more again, and go ahead and take care of Sean, man. Y'all a week apart. Y'all fighters a week apart. It's no excuse. It's no excuse for this unification not to happen. I don't want to hear it. This is a duck, bro. Tired of this nigga ducking fucking even Pacquiao. God damn, what the fuck? Fuck a damn Pacquiao, man. Let Thurman fight that nigga. They both in the WBA. They fight was closer to each other. Oh, fight a nigga 5'4". Jesus Christ. But it's all right. These niggas gonna defend this shit. So put up y'all videos and say that Arrow's #1 pound for pound after beating Mikey, and the other videos defending these PBC clowns, man. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy, bro. Because truthfully, man, this shit is just shameful. Shameful. You know what I mean? On everything. A lot of these niggas I would never even kick it with, bro. I'm like, what? What the fuck, man? But I'll kick it with. That nigga cool as fuck. He subscribed to my other channel. I'll kick it with that nigga, man. He seemed like he real. He walking like he talking. Hey, the ones catching playback, y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all leave y'all thoughts. Some of y'all said they all want that Manny payday. Yeah. But, you know, after coming off this Mikey fight, I just feel like, yo, man, a hotter fight right now for Spence is fighting Porter. Fight Porter. What you mean? When you gonna get another strap? Like, that's a tune-up. That's a tune-up. How many more tune-ups Arrow gonna have, bro? This nigga went Lamont, Ocampo, Mikey, and then Pacquiao. Like, come on, man. Raise up your risk factor, man. This is all about money with this nigga now, huh? Low risk, high reward. Old Pacquiao. But he acting like he ain't gonna get paid if he face Sean. You the mega star. You know, #1 pound for pound, right? You the pay per view. He acting like he gonna be a cash cow or some shit now. So it doesn't matter. It's unification. Niggas gonna promote the shit out of that fight. People is going to come out and buy pay per views for that fight. That's a pay per view fight. Of course, credit that they fucking put a better undercard on the shit. Just want to see that nigga get in there with some real smoke. Niggas that actually just, I mean, really want to get in there with him. So hopefully Sean keeps his word, gets in the ring, and calls him out. Then we can apply pressure to Arrow. And then call out these lame ass niggas that's gonna try to defend him and say that, yeah, he don't bring enough money to the table. It's called ducking. This nigga's not Floyd. Hey man, y'all enjoy the fights tonight, man. It's the Black Horseman. I'm out.